Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Petra and today I am going to do a IPSY unbagging. This finally, I know it's getting late in February, but I literally just got my bag last week, so I'm gonna do that. I also went and got a makeover with a friend of mine, and this is kind of the look that I had done on my face, which I tried to recreate, and I really like how it turned out. If you guys want to see how it's done, then totally let me know in the comments below. And then I also splurged a little at Sephora and got a little bit of some stuff here. So I'm gonna go through those. And there's like a couple things that I had ordered online too, so we will go through all that. So it's a little like IPSY / Sephora haul. So let's get into it so this doesn't take forever. All right, so we'll start with the IPSY bag. Here is the card. It just says #IPSY, much love, and that's it. Oh, what squad goals are made of, which, whatever. I never really get the card anyway, so who cares about that? All right, so the bag. Here is the bag, which I just unzipped and zipped. I actually heard somebody on YouTube say they didn't like this, but I actually thought this was way cuter than last month's bag. I like bright orange, so maybe that's just me. I love the bright orange piping, and there's this, maybe this is a little cheesy, this little lip zipper, but it's like a little denim-y texture-y, which I'm sure since I'm so late to the game right now, you guys have seen this bag 1,000 times and don't need me to describe it. So let's just get to the products. All right, so the first thing I'm pulling out here is this cream pigment by Hikari. It looks actually a lot like the shade from the Metal Matte palette, the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. There's a shade in there called, here's that shade. I'm gonna actually look at it and swatch it because it's so similar. It reminds me a lot of that shade, but it could be completely different. Oh yeah, it's called Synergy. So in the Kat Von D palette, there's this shade right here. So I'm gonna swatch that and see how similar they are. If they're similar at all, sometimes they're not. Oh yeah, they're not. So it's like this one's a little bit more brown, and then this one's a little more gold tone, bronzy. Really pretty. They both have a really similar texture though, so that's kind of nice. Those Kat Von D ones blend really well, and so I'm assuming if that texture is the same, that it'll be pretty good as well. So that's a win. Good product. The next product is, let's see here, this is a Rosehip cleanser by Indy Lee. I've heard good things about Rosehip, so that might be good that that's in this product. And I know a lot of people may not think this is very exciting, but I kind of like little face cleansers. I'm not really set on any specific cleanser, so I always like trying new ones. And they're great to throw in my travel bag too, because I hate pumping in like some of my own face cleanser into like a little container. It's just nice to kind of have like a small tube. So the next product I have here is this. It's by Seraphine Botanicals, and this is vegan, GMO-free, gluten-free, and it is a water-based skin illuminator. And we'll go ahead and we'll swatch that on my hand here. Oh, it's in like a little tube like this. So that is, oh yeah, oh, that has kind of a fun texture. And it's already like drying down. It kind of dries down, but it's like a really nice shimmery bronzy shade. That'll be good for like the spring and summertime when everybody's wanting to get a little bit more glowy. This product is, let's see, this next thing is the NYX Butter Lipstick. This one is in the shade, what is this one? This one's in the shade Lifeguard. So this one is like a red. It's just kind of like, looks like it's gonna be kind of a cool tone red. So I'll just swatch that right there. And that's what that kind of looks like. That shade's pretty nice. I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of like red shades, and it's like, how different can you get from red to red? But I don't know, I'll try it out. The texture feels really nice. It has like a really nice creamy texture, and I've heard a lot of good things about this brand of the butter lipsticks by NYX. Let's see, the next thing, I think this is gonna be a nail polish. This is by Trust Fund Beauty. This is the shade. Here it is, and it is called I Give Good Tweet, which, oh my gosh, seriously, the names of some of these things just really cracked me up. So the shade here, I think the shade kind of looks like a periwinkle type of shade. If it doesn't look like that on camera, that's exactly kind of what the shade is. So anyways, that is it. That is everything that's in my IPSY. I really actually liked this month a lot more. Last month was such a dud that I was like, great, is my IPSY bags gonna just start sucking now? I got like a few good ones and now they're gonna suck. But this one did not suck. This one was really good. I feel like I got like almost all the products I actually really liked. The cleanser is probably the only one that was like a so-so product. It's just because it wasn't like a pretty thing, but or fun thing or whatever. A lot of people don't think cleansers are fun, but I don't know. I think that it was fun. So anyways, that is it for the IPSY. Next, the Sephora haul I have here. So I did use some of the stuff on my face. And by the way, the girl who did my makeup was so adorable. Like, she was so sweet. I just feel like, so she did kind of a look like this, and her eyes had like the dark way blown out underneath her eyes, and it looked amazing. Like, it looked so good. And I said something to her about, oh, it looks like almost like you have dark circles, but in a good way. Like, you have like this cool, like super smoky eye. She was like, you know, I just was like, I have dark circles. I'm a student, so I just figure out a way to embrace it with using makeup and make it look good. I love that. I love that concept. I thought that was just really sweet and inspiring. So anyways, her name was Gigi. So shout out to her if she even ever watches this video. Anyway, so let's get into this. So the first thing that I got was this bronzer shade powder by Hourglass, which, oh my gosh, this stuff is so pretty. It's so pretty. Can I use that word again? It's gorgeous. Just put it on my hand, and then it is, I just usually take like a pretty big fluffy brush and then I'll just kind of dust it, and then up and around on my temples and stuff, and it's just a really light glow. So the next thing is another thing by Hourglass, which I don't have any good powders. That box looks like exactly the same. I don't know why I showed you that, but the powders are so nice. So I got this one. This one's not gonna look like much of anything, but this one's called Diffused Light, and it's just a good setting powder. And I kind of like the ones that are in the container like this because they're just like, and so see, it's just like a light, you can't even see that. It's just like a light dusting. It just has like a really nice, soft, subtle glow to it. I love Hourglass products because they have this technology behind them where they make their powders to kind of reflect those certain kind of lights on your skin. So the next thing I got is, I got one of those Marc Jacobs blushes, one of these, and this is the shade. It is called Flesh and Fantasy. It's just a nice fleshy tone shade. So like, it's just really light. It's just a really light, soft, subtle pink shade, which I like. It just adds kind of a nice like flush to the face. We'll go to the boring thing, which, I mean, I love this pencil. I got the Brow Definer by Anastasia. Can't have enough of those. I feel like I tried some drugstore ones recently that I did not like. I mean, they were okay, they just went really quickly. And I'm like, well, it's half the price for those. And I feel like this one lasts longer, so I ran out of a pencil, so. Anyways, the next thing I have is what's on my lips. Is this awesome, I didn't know about these. This is a Smashbox. It's called The Legendary Liquid Metal, and it is in the shade Mauve Squad. So it is one of those metallic lips. It looks like this, like that, and the shade is like this, which this is pretty mauve-y, but a really nice kind of natural shade. Metallic used to be really bad back in like, I think the early 2000s is when I remember it coming out maybe. I don't know, it's come out before, but this time I feel like the formulas are so much better and smoother and not as chunky and gross. So I'm really digging like the metallic stuff that's been out lately. So then a couple other things, moving back to my little haul here. I did end up getting I ordered these online though. I got these are the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. So this one is Kitten Karma. Stila has the shade Kitten. Everybody loves that shade, blah, blah, blah. You've probably heard tons about it. I've heard some people say that this does not really look like it, but I actually think it does. So I'm gonna swatch it right up here. Oh my gosh, that is like, I can't wait to wear this stuff. I think this will be so much fun. So that is the Kitten Karma shade. And then I got one more that is called Smoldering Satin, and it's supposed to be more of like a pewter shade. And when I got them in the mail, I was like, oh no, these look like identical. Like they look like they're gonna be like the same shade. Well, luckily they're not. So here's this one in the bottle. See, to me they look like really similar, but actually the Smoldering Satin one is not similar at all. So they stay really nice on your eyelids, like they dry down, and if you touch them then they are gonna like flake off, you know, and I'm sure they'll flake off by the end of the day, but you don't have to put like glue down and then put glitter on and blah blah blah. Like that's such a pain to me. Like I'm like, I need something a little more low maintenance than that. So anyways, with that, that's everything that I got, the IPSY and the haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye. What is the name of this freaking shade? It's driving me insane. Huckleberry. Periwinkle.